Good morning, guys. We're on our way to, well, we're supposed to be on our way to Homeschool Community, but instead we are on our way to urgent care because Mason's eye is really red and swollen and it's not looking any better. So if you guys saw the video yesterday, you could see that his eye was red, swollen, and I had texted a picture to my nurse practitioner friend and a PA, and they both were like, you know, could be this, could be that, not really sure. Let's do some Benadryl and see how it looks in the morning. Well, when he woke up, it was even more red, more swollen, and but still, like, the eye itself, the sclera isn't pink, it isn't red, it isn't draining. So I'm just thinking, I don't think it's pink eye, but I could be wrong. It looks more like a cellulitis or like an allergic reaction maybe. The Benadryl helped a very tiny little bit. But apart from just sort of helping with the redness, it really didn't, okay honey, it really didn't take away, it really didn't do much. So we're gonna head to urgent care. We're gonna run in here and just see if maybe he needs some antibiotics. I'm worried about a cellulitis because if it is a cellulitis around his eye, we definitely don't want to let that go at all. So when it comes to eyesight, I don't want to mess with it, don't want to wait too long. So we're gonna come and see what the doctor says, and then we'll go from there. If he is not contagious, he feels fine. So if he's not contagious and we just need some cream or whatever, then Maddie will be going to my mom's house and I will be taking him to school if it isn't too late. So I'd like for him to at least get some school in today. I mean, we'll do school at home if he doesn't make it to Homeschool Community, but I really want him to get to Homeschool Community, kind of get back in the groove, learning all the memory work and all the good stuff like that. So hopefully we make it to Homeschool Community at least for a little bit. I stopped into Starbucks to grab a coffee and to grab some chocolate milks for the kids, and I ran into one of my friends who goes to our same homeschool community, and she was like looking at Mason's eye like, oh yeah, I don't know, that really needs to be checked out. I'm like, yeah, I know. So I really hope that I can go and kind of get to hang out with them and see some friends that I haven't seen in a while. So hopefully we make it there, but if not, that's okay too. We'll go home and we'll do our homeschooling later this afternoon. But yeah, so I guess I will see you guys in just a little bit.
Mom. See that? How long we've been waiting?
2 hours.
I don't think that long. Maybe 1 hour, 45 minutes. What are you watching? What is that? The Little Mermaid?
No, it's a girl. It's a girl, a big person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I am reading. Mason's waiting on the doctor. We've been here for a while, huh?
Here's my balloon.
Mommy made you a balloon? Yep.
I wrote this guy.
You're going to throw it in the sky?
Yeah, I go ahead. Catch it.
There it goes. It might pop.
Yeah. You're silly.
So what do you think it is, Mason?
What?
So he has some bumps. And I don't know what the bumps are. So take a look at this. Let me see.
These matter.
Hold really still.
Mama, I can get it.
Hang on. There we go. There's a better view. Really still?
Cell phone.
No cell phones.
And
This
O cell phone.
air
Cell phone.
area. Area. Good job.
Mom,
What?
like I'm up here.
Okay, sit
Lay
still.
down.
Well, the official diagnosis is periorbital swelling. So she believes that it was a contact dermatitis, like something that he may have gotten into outside, rubbed his eye, that kind of created the reaction locally. But she said there's a high rate of like periorbital cellulitis because of the infection that's going on. So, or not infection, but the because of where it's at, we definitely want to treat for periorbital cellulitis as well. So right now we're doing antibiotics for 7 days and a steroid for 5 days. So we are on our way to pick up our medicine at Walmart. We're gonna go here to the pharmacy and it should be ready for us here pretty soon. So he is gonna be taking clindamycin and some Orapred. Hooray, hooray. Orapred.
Mama.
So we're almost home and we got Mason's steroid at the pharmacy, and the antibiotic we're gonna hold off on for a couple days. It was like $150 almost, $135 or something like that. And they really didn't think that he needed it, so it was kind of a precautionary. So what we're gonna do is see how he does with just a steroid for a couple of days, and then if we see that he needs the antibiotic, then we'll go that route. But we're gonna go with the steroid first and see how he does. So we're almost home. I had to run by the library and drop off some books, so we had to return our overdue library books, you guys. Oh my gosh, late, like very late. I don't even know how late these library books are, but they were late. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna, first things first, get dinner in the crock pot for tonight, and then we're gonna sit down and do some homeschooling. I'll probably actually get dinner going, get a load of laundry going, and then sit down and do homeschooling with the kids. And then we'll take a break to switch out laundry and things like that, and then get back on it again. That's usually how I like to do things. So just to make use of my time. And we had our lunch in the car. I had actually brought some Lunchables and some snacks and things just in case we made it to school. But because we had such an incredibly long wait at the doctor's office, that did not happen, but we did have that food. So I went ahead and in the parking lot of Walmart, we had our lunch. So that worked out really, really well. So we're almost home, and
Hey, then Mason took his medicine.
yeah, Mason took his first dose of medicine, right? We wanted to get
foggy.
Yeah, it's foggy, misty, yucky, and you guys, we are probably gonna get some snow this weekend. Oh my gosh, that's such a big event for us here in North Carolina. We're not used to snow, and we usually only get it like once a year and maybe twice. So we are excited about the possibility of snow. I'm kind of hoping that we do get a nice little bit so that we can enjoy it, and then it can just move on out just as quickly as it came. But if it's gonna snow, like I want it to snow. So let's hope for a nice little bit of snow, and yeah, that'll be pretty fun for the kids. So anyway, we're gonna go home. It's just a cold, rainy, yucky day, and get started on all of our chores. lower tab should be down here. Okay, so that could be a little better. View the whole armor of God. Okay, there should be a little more space right here for the word. Okay, and then there's a comma after God, right? We gotta add that too, okay? So let's say it. Wherefore,
take you
the whole
armor of God.
That's right, good. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God. That's right. Good job. So I ended up taking a short nap this afternoon. I was not feeling well. I was feeling really, oh my gosh, this robot. Okay, how do I turn him off? Maybe that's how. Jimmy's been working on building this robot for Mason that he got for Christmas. He was getting so frustrated. It's hilarious because the robot, I think, was probably intended on like a multi-day project. You know what I mean? Kind of like Legos, like you don't do it all in one day. All right, I'm coming. Let me just talk to them for 1 sec. So anyway, he ended up trying to put this thing together for Mason, and it was like a pain, but he's still not through. So here it is. This Meccano. This robot. So he's working on that.
Hey guys, and Mommy cut her finger with tape.
I did. I cut my finger and I didn't have any, well, you guys probably saw me cut my finger while I was chopping up the onion. So Gavin called my name or said something to me. I turned my head, and as I turned my head, I was pulling the knife back and I sliced my thumb. So, you know, there you go. Don't turn your head when you're slicing onions. All right.
Wait.
Let me set this here so that I can sweep up this Play-Doh. Maddie and I are gonna do a puzzle.
Yep.
Aren't we? Watch out, let me get the Play-Doh pieces up. So, yeah, I mentioned slightly that I wasn't really feeling good earlier. My stomach was really upset. Just felt really yucky, so I laid down on the couch just to kind of let my stomach ease off a bit, but I ended up just going to sleep, or kind of in and out, I should say. Not really like totally asleep, but my stomach still doesn't feel great. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm getting sick. I kind of felt like I was getting sick at work on Sunday. But then I started to feel better, so I thought, well, maybe not, you know? But then again today, I've just not been myself, just feeling a little bit off. But anywho, Maddie and I are gonna do this puzzle because I promised her.
Mickey Mouse.
And you dressed yourself, didn't you? So let's show everybody. Maddie dressed herself, and she's got, this is her skirt, but it's actually like a sundress she has wrapped around her waist.
And here's my costume.
That's your costume?
Yep. But actually it's a dress.
You look beautiful.
But I changed dress.
You're beautiful. And yes, I still have my Christmas tree up and all my Christmas decorations.
And I also put
Because I just have not
I put this up and this up.
had the time to take it all down, and I'd like to get some new tubs. I think I told you guys that, but I'd like to get some new tubs before I do take it down. So I'm just leaving it up. I might even leave it up till this weekend when it might snow, because it's kind of cozy to have your Christmas decorations up with snow.
Mama.
So we'll see. All right, let's do a puzzle. What?
I don't know who squished this.
Oh, somebody squished it. That's all right. It's Minnie and what's her name? Daisy.
Daisy.
Minnie and Daisy.
Minnie and Minnie Mouse and Minnie.
All right, let's do it. All right, here's the finished puzzle. Hooray!
Hey, put it there and show Daddy.
You gonna leave it for Daddy?
Yeah.
There it is. Good job, Maddie. You did it.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Do it again?
Yeah.
Maybe we can find another one to do.
Okay.
Want to find another one?
Yeah, that's one in my bedroom. Come on, let's go get one. But
All right.
Let me see, buddy. Let me see. Let me see.
it's on the B button.
All right. This robot supposedly does lots of neat things.
And he dances.
He dances. He said nope. Do you dance?
Do you dance?
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Say yeah. Yeah, he
Does
does.
he make giggle, fart, babble, dance, or sing in this mode?
Hello, Jake.
Let's watch him for a minute.
That's pretty cool. I've seen him do that.
I still got some fingers to put on and stuff. He's not all the way done.
Do you like the color green? Said yeah.
Do you like Mason? You like Maddie? Do you like Maddie?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.